Hello A plus traders. So on this video I'm going to share with you how I actually use the RSI tool and fine-tune my entries and also have a sniper entry. This is not what you have been learning from YouTube or what some guru told you. I know so many gurus tell you to sell, okay, to buy when price is oversold and to sell when price is overbought, something of that. But we don't do that. I don't do that, because that doesn't really work out. So first of all, how do you bring up the RSI tool on your trading view chart? You first of all come to where we have this FX, where you have this indicator sign there. You tap on it and you type RSI. There you have it. The full meaning is relative strength index. So when you click on it, it will appear on your chart like what I have below here. This is how it's going to look like. Now the default settings is 70 30, and you're going to see a background. Let me actually show you how the default settings is. The background will show, and now you see in the background, and it's 70 and 30. So the general rule, or what your favorite forex guru will tell you, is that you should, whenever RSI goes below 30, you should start buying, and if it goes above 70, you should look for selling opportunities. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but if you should try that, your drawdowns is going to be heavy. You continue seeing price taking you out on stop loss, then moving in your direction. So how can we actually use this this RSI tool to have a sniper entry? That is what I want to show you on this video. I'm going to show you exactly the same thing I did when I was scanning the chart for the USD card chart last week, and actually used it to pull up a signal during the elections. I just took that trade, then before you knew it, boom, price went all the way up and it almost hit our target. But I was out on break even and I secured about 100 pips on that trade, right? So I don't want to talk plenty on this video. I don't want it to be very lengthy. So first, let me show you the settings I used. First of all, take out the background. I take off this background because I don't like it. It looks dirty. Then I will change this 70 to 75. Then I change also 30 to 25. All right, now this is why I'm changing it. Lately the market has been very volatile. It's spiking up and down, so if you use the default settings, the indicator is going to mislead you. So depending, based on the market behavior lately, that's why I'm actually shifting mine from 70 to 75 and reducing 30 to 25. So that is the reasons why I'm changing this. So you can use whatever colors you want to use for your RSI there. Then this is the input is 14, the length is 14, and the source is close. So you may want to pause this video and write down the settings. All right, so let's dive in on how I actually use my RSI for sniper entries. So this is the card Swiss franc chart. This week is monthly way high. Let's get to a weekly time frame and see what's happening there. So this is the weekly. All right, you can actually see price. Okay, let's look at daily. See, I'm actually doing this trade on the live chart. You are seeing me doing it. This is not something I've already looked at before. I'm just doing it right now. That is why you are seeing I'm looking for a perfect example to show you. All right, okay, I've seen a perfect example. Now look at what is happening here. Look at what is happening here. This is where the RSI was oversold, and the textbook says, your forex guru says, you should buy once price is oversold. Now this is where it was oversold. It was oversold here. Now if you want to link it all up to the chart, where is it going to be, I draw a straight line. I know my lines are not always straight, so you will find yourself trying to buy at this level. Then this is what will happen. You'll be in deep drawdown. So the best thing is to do is that when, let's say for example, it's oversold, don't rush it and buy. Wait for price, wait for this RSI indicator to come up over, to move above. Like mine is 25, let it move above. I want to wait for it to move above 25. Moves above 25, retest the 25. That is when I pull my trigger. So if I don't see that, I am not pulling my trigger based on RSI confirmation. Okay, so like on this instance now, you see price pulled up and retested the 25 zone. So this is 25 zone around here. If I draw a line up, you see we will enter around here, and you see the drawdown now is very small. So not like the simple hack I'm applying is actually going to take away the drawdown, but at least it's going to reduce the drawdown. If the drawdown was to be 200 pips, you're going to reduce it from 200 to maybe 70 or 100 pips. Okay, so that is example 1. Let's look at more examples in the market. Okay, let's look at this. Works on all time frames. It's not just about if it's going to be on the higher time frame or on the lower time frame. It works on all time frames, right? But the best time to use RSI, the way I'm saying, is use it on your entry time frame. So if your higher time frame, it's the daily, then you can use it on your entry time frame, which is going to be maybe the 2-hour time frame or maybe the 1-hour time frame. So it's best used on an entry time frame because you're actually using it to confirm your entry. You're actually using it to validate your entry. All right, so this is another scenario here. You see from here price was overbought, so your favorite guru will tell you to do what? Start selling. So where will you sell? You sell around here. Definitely you sell around here. This was where you sell, and you have this drawdown. So it's better you wait for price to turn around, come close below the 75. Mine is 75, close below the 75, retest it like what we have here. So if you actually enter around this zone here, see your drawdown is now smaller, then price now went in your direction. So similar stuff is about to happen around here. You see price drop below the 25, pull up, and it's retesting. So if you see a bounce off from this level like this, you can now decide to buy this pair from here, because from the look of things the overall trend is bullish. I hope you get my point here. I'll still look for more examples. Which chart should we look at? Let's look at Euro AUD. This Euro AUD, let's start from the daily. We can see some examples. Alright, so I've seen one example here. Alright, so here you see why I said look at here. Price actually came out from that overbought, went back to retest, and still went higher. So if that is why I'm saying you need to wait for it to retest, then reject. Price needs to reject that zone. Like mine is, this upper zone is 75, so I want to see price rejecting that 75. Below here is 25. I want to see price rejecting that 25 before I pull my trigger. All right, so like here now, here was where we have, okay, let's forget about this one. Let's start from here. Here was where we have our overbought. If I should draw that line up there, we should be buying and selling around here. Then you see what price did, went all the way up. This is a heavy drawdown for you. But if you waited for price to actually come back down like the way it did here, retest and start pulling as in rejecting that zone, then you sell around here, and this is your drawdown. Very small, very very slim, a slim drawdown you have there. Right, let's see for look at one more example. Let's look for one more example. You can look at this region on the 15-minute time frame. Let's look at this zone on the 15-minute time frame, and let me mark that out. And that is 28 October 2020. So you go to 15 minutes and 28 October 2020. 28. Did I say 28? Yeah, 28 October 2020. Alright, exactly. You see what happened here on the 15-minute time frame? Price actually was oversold. Now, boom, went all the way up. But this was very sharp. So, this was very sharp. Maybe you might have missed the move. That was so sharp. Right, let's look at the top. Did we? Yeah, we have a at this instance where there was an oversold. See, your entry would be here, around here. See, and this will be a drawdown. But if you wait for it to pull back, retest again, then your drawdown is no more this, but as little as this before the drop. So always wait for your RSI to come out from the oversold or overbought region and retest again before you pull the trigger. I hope you have learned something new and amazing from this video. If you did, all I want you to do right now is to like this video. Just hit the like button on this video. I will be very very happy if you do that. So just hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.